The sisters, what's going on? Brother Wisdom, what's happening with y'all guys? We've been talking about time lately, and now that many of you are getting the feel or getting the knowledge of what time really is, I can tell you this here. As original beings, we are also one of the variations of time. Time being one of the master organisms within the cosmos. We are one of the variations of time because we have the cosmos within us. Everything that is within the cosmos is within us. You understand what I'm saying? Just by us on an individual level reshaping our minds, we literally change things in this realm. Our thoughts alone literally change things in this realm. It says that we are one of the variations of time. We are living time testimonies. We can make things happen on a celestial level that others cannot even fathom. We as beings of nature, beings of the cosmos, our thoughts go into the atmosphere, our thoughts go off world. You understand that? Our thoughts go off world. They go into the atmosphere. And they literally change things in this realm. And this is why we must reshape the atomic structure within us through our thinking, through our thoughts, because then we begin to work with time. So then what do? We say, we talked about meditation, we talk about building and creating, we talk about designing, we talk about structuring. You know, we went through all these here before. All right. What we're looking at is how we are literally showing the power of time through our vessels. All right? We're showing the power of time through our vessels. We're showing the power of time that is within us. And how when we change, everything around us changes as well. When it says it's time for time, is that place for time to take over? It is that place for us as the original beings to take over. We have a vile and ruthless enemy who wants to be the HNIC. All right? You have a vile and ruthless enemy who wants to be the HNIC. But this enemy has no soul. This enemy has the idea that they can do whatever they want to do, and time is going to hold them responsible for everything that they have done. Time is going to hold them responsible. It is inevitable that time will hold them responsible. It is inevitable that time will literally begin to turn. Well, time has already begun to turn against them. Like, at some point, I saw the weather thing and it said, oh, it's going to be 50 degrees a day and partly sunny. But as the gates of hell, or the windows of hell began to open up and pour out this energy, and they, with their frequency monitors, began checking the frequency of the atmosphere, well, what do? They said, we're going to turn this thing up because the energy is getting too high for us. Mankind doesn't belong here. There's one that keep coming here. I'm Native American. Native Americans don't belong in this realm. Only the indigenous beings belong in this realm. I don't care how much, this is the lie that even we talked about this, even the lie that their own people have told them. They have lied to them. They have miseducated their own people so that their people can think that they are the most powerful, when in reality we are, because we're the ones who literally have the power of time of their existence, and we can kill them off without using any bullets or guns. This is a true level of power. When you have an enemy who think that they are so powerful, oh, we have this, and they say, oh, the pen is mightier than the sword. So what do? In our sleep state, they use the pen to write us out of existence as the original beings, as the beings of absolute power. They use the pen. But guess what? Time is mightier than the pen. It is time that allowed the pen to be in existence. It is time that allowed the ink to be in existence. It is time that allowed the paper to be in existence. It is time that allowed the beings who wrote the indigenous beings out of existence. Time allowed them to be in existence in this realm. And now time is saying, I'm no longer giving them the time that they want. I'm no longer giving them the time that they desire. So they're dying on a massive level. They're dying. Why do you think they've letting the Orientals call Mexicans, and the other Saxons call Ukrainians and all, and those from what they call Israel? Now, why do you think they're allowing them to come in this land here? Because they're trying to increase their population. It doesn't matter. Every Oriental, every Saxon in this realm, then you don't belong here. You gotta go. Time has literally said, your existence is no longer needed. Actually, their existence was never needed, but time gave them mercy. Time showed them grace. You could say that time is God, because time is the one that allowed them to be here. We, the original beings, who are one of the variations of time, we can make that decision on what happened and what doesn't happen in this realm. And this is the power that we have. Many don't know that we have that power. Many don't know that we contain the power of life and death. We're the ones who literally contain that power, and we don't have to use one gun, one bullet, one knife, one stick, one club, one rock. We can use our minds, because what happens with our minds, the frequencies literally become like sickles and begin slicing through entire generations, begin destroying whole bloodlines. Yes. Wipe out a whole family bloodline just from a fucking thought. This is why we have to understand we are one of the variations of time. Remember, we talked about variation. A variation is a distinct, is something that's distinctly like an original thing, but it's just a little bit different. But it's a part of that thing. Understand this? So we, as original beings who are a variation of time, we're the ones who can literally turn this whole thing around. We turn this whole thing around. And that's what we're doing now. As we begin to honor ourselves, worship ourselves, focus on higher energy, bringing ourselves into a higher vibrational frequency, we notice things, well, are much different than what it used to be. Understand your enemies, brothers and sisters. Understand how they operate, how they work, how they think, how they speak, how they what they do, when they want to do it, why they want to do it. I mean, you have to. This is all a part of being savvy. Your perception, your comprehension, your judgment, savvy. This is where you, as original, this is where you begin to operate on higher level. One of the variations of time where you literally make the ultimate decision on what happens and what doesn't happen. By you only thinking. We're the most powerful. And when you're thinking on the level of the cosmos, when you're thinking balance and order, when you talk about balance and order, you're talking about something in a state of evolution becoming more powerful within itself so that it can exert a certain level of power. So that certain level of power can literally feed another source of energy, which means you're creating a new timeline. You're creating a new timeline. You're creating a new force, a new energy, a new frequency, a new vibration. Frequencies are everywhere, brothers and sisters. Multiple frequencies, and new frequencies are being created every day. Many of us don't even know it. You might see a blade of grass that's just different from the other blades of grass. That's just another frequency. That's a new timeline. See what I'm saying? So we're literally moving in a state of the absolute, and we have to understand that we are one of the variations of time. We're one of the variations that are designed to operate on a celestial level and on the level of nature. This is who we are. And we must gather ourselves together so that we, as original beings, can take on the perspective, the ultimate task, becoming completely one with time. Well, we set forth our own state of evolution at the right energy so that our frequencies and vibrations can be on a definitely more sharp level. We'll be sharp on this one. You talking about being sharp? You talking about you literally talking about making everything complete, filling in the gaps where nothing can come in, but only frequencies can go out. This is time. Understand that, brothers and sisters. We're one of the variations of time. And it's now that time we begin on this journey to restore balance and order in our realm. And nature, we are nature, and the thing about it is you can't say, well, I'm waiting on nature, I'm just gonna watch nature. No, we are nature, which means we gotta do. The more we shift, the more everything else shifts. We're the ones who literally are the catalyst. But time itself, time is the master. We're just a variation of time. And we're the ones who can make the difference in everything. As we go one and one, hand in hand with time. All right? Just want to share that with you all. share it with y'all, because our power is based upon the frequencies that come from our bodies. As we begin to gather more frequencies and more vibrations within us, we will find ourselves controlling things. This is why you saw the movie The Matrix, and you saw Neo. His frequencies and vibrations are so high that in that setting, he knew that he was time. He could stop things from happening. And you literally have the ability and the power to stop that which is designed to destroy. This is something that can be there's literally an inevitable event, an inevitable act. Okay, brothers and sisters, share it with you. Share this with you. Y'all ready to make this thing happen? Because I think I'm ready. All right. All power to the multi-soccer celestial angelic beings to make chaos reign with you forever and ever and ever. All right. Remember, chaos is everything, brothers and sisters. Chaos is everything. Much power to you all.